Hi, Lelaine. Hi, Jade. Give me just a second, everybody. And there you go. So I'm doing donation based for, one question readings. So if you have a question, pay what you want, and I will answer. I am appreciative of anything, but do keep in mind that this is all I do for a living. So, yeah. Oh, all of these are backwards. Hmm. Um. Oh, by the way, guys, I got a new deck in. I might possibly do some free pulls from that maybe before whenever, I get ready to kind of head off. I might do that. So stick around or come back and maybe I might be giving, out free pulls from this deck. I did a video on it as well if y'all would like to check it out. I show all of the cards if anybody's interested in that video. I might look into something else other than PayPal because PayPal has been acting weird lately. I don't know. Okay, I see it, Lorraine. So if I'm taking time to answer, I'm trying to multitask. So if you have a question, jot it down. Make sure that it's not fertility related or health related. Or asking, which I know you already know, but I'm just repeating it for everybody. Uh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and asking if somebody's gonna die, which I have had people ask me before. Definitely a question that I do not answer, and I recommend people don't ask anybody, even if, because there are readers that actually do answer that kind of question, which baffles me. Yeah, If you want my advice, don't ask a question like that to anybody. So if you have a question, just leave it down. So these are just one question donation readings, by the way. Oh my God. Or if you just want a general, that'll work too. Ah, I'm gonna keep this box halfway open because this, like, Jesus Christ. Okay, there it is. Hard to open. Okay. My sister-in-law asked, is she upset with me, angry, or angry or anything? I was just wondering if it was something else. She's not answering my messages. Mm. Let's see. What am I? Oh, okay. I'm finna look into that for you really quick. Well, you know what I mean. Sometimes people just don't answer to, I'm just generally speaking here before I look into it psychically, but sometimes people just don't answer because it depends on what you say. Like some people just don't know what to say back to certain stuff. So instead of like asking you if you could like say what you mean or something like that, they just don't answer. So that could be possibly maybe the situation. My thing is that people make time for what they want to make time for. So being busy, I don't think that stops somebody um, from sending a text message that takes 2 seconds to send. So people say they're busy all the time, and that's why they don't answer. But that's really just an excuse. I mean, given that, yeah, you do need to give people time, whether it's a few hours or so, or maybe a few minutes, but um, yeah. Do not remember I did something just made me. Hmm, I understand. But yeah, those are just general reasons I'm giving there. I haven't done the reading yet. I'm working on it. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Solon Lane. Well, that popped out. You have magic carpets, and you also have temperance. Um, I'm gonna get into this in a second because I need to meditate on that. But um, you're not the only one that she's neglecting to respond to, so I wouldn't take it personally. Temperance is about peace, it's about moderation. So I feel like she's not even around her phone often as of lately. Could have just been something she decided to do this week, or maybe she didn't She maybe didn't decide this at all. She just haven't been picking up her phone constantly. And then when she does pick it up, it might be, kind of like an odd time to where she feels like, well, maybe she doesn't need to answer you when it's this late. So I don't, it's a thing where I feel like she's not getting your messages right away. And also, again, she's kind of taking a step back from being glued to her phone. So um, now this other message here, I will have to kind of look in this book because it's a new deck to me, and just want to see what they have to say about it. Um, hmm. I do feel like with this, now that I've kind of gotten a little input from the guidebook, I do feel like that she intends to get back to you. Magic carpet, um, possibly she could possibly be out of town. Also, she's in a situation where she's not picking up her phone a lot or checking her messages and stuff, and you're not the only one that's kind of wondering why she's not picking up. So I wouldn't take it personally. um so either she's out of town, but she could also be maybe thinking about visiting you for some reason, because this could be kind of like traveling. So if not out of town, I feel like and or she'll be seeing you soon. So um I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I wouldn't take it personally because she's like, and also with this, with Temperance, it's almost like she has her phone on silent or something. So that's another thing, because Temperance is peace. So a lot of the times you're messaging her or calling, she doesn't even know you're calling. But by the time she sees it, it's too late, or she feels like it's not appropriate timing to reach back out. Um, but yeah, that's what I feel it is for you. I don't feel like she's mad or anything, or that she's done anything. I just feel like she's kind of taking a little bit of a break. Not completely. She's just not picking up her phone as much during the day for whatever reason. Um, so yeah. So I hope that helps and hope that makes sense. Yeah. You're welcome. I don't feel like she's necessarily busy. Now she could be, because Magic Carpet kind of suggests that maybe she might be out of town. Um, it also makes me feel like she would rather, see people in person than to communicate with them via text message. So yeah, but yeah, I don't necessarily feel like she's busy. I just feel like it's the wrong timing. Sometimes she's got her phone on silent. She doesn't see your calls and messages. That sort of thing is what I get. Yeah, I understand because I act the same way. I think the same way. As soon as somebody's not answering, I do take it personally. I'm human. So um but you're welcome. If I haven't said that already, because I'll be saying that and don't realize I've said it. Okay. Oh, oh, by the way, that was the Magic Carpet card came from the new deck that I have. So if anybody wanted to know where that came from, I have a video on it if anybody's interested. Yeah. Yeah, but with that, temperance is like moderation, peace, balancing. So they're like, again, it's like silent. And then she might have her phone like in other areas of the house or wherever she is. Maybe it's in her pocket. She doesn't check it for hours or something like that. That's what I think the biggest thing is with your sister or sister-in-law. Yeah. Also, though, if I'm not mistaken, it's either one coming up or we might be in one. I haven't been keeping up or retrograde. That affects communication a lot. It's not necessarily for a negative reason, but that starts to affect uh, people communicating. You could start to communicate more, but most people during retrogrades, they start communicating less with people that they are close to for whatever reason. So do keep that in mind as well. Let me see, because I think I don't. Let me see. Mercury. I can't retrograde. February. No, we're coming into one coming up soon. Okay, yeah. We are coming into one soon, in which it can start to take effect a little bit before it actually gets here, like in the shadow period. So yeah, if somebody's communication ain't right now or coming up, that could be why. Not an excuse, but the planetary adjustments and retrogrades and stuff like that, it makes a big difference. Whether people believe in it or not, it does affect a lot of things. But yeah, thank you for donating. Um, if anybody else would like a reading, let me know. Yeah, I mean, we are in like mid February now, kind of. But if you still want a reading for February, you can. The weekend that I was supposed to go out of town, as always, at the last minute, the plans got canceled. Um, so I just didn't get on live during the weekend just because. But during that time, I was um available. You can always place an order for any reading. You don't have to ask. However, uh, one thing I do recommend you ask about if you're going to order from me is the express delivery, because I may or may not be able to get that in. So if you do want 24 hours or less service, I do have that on my website, but do maybe if you're going to ask about anything before you purchase it, do ask about that. But normally I am able to fulfill 24 hours or less, but if not, you do get the refund of the express delivery back if I don't make that, which has never happened so far. But if it does, you get that money back. Um, I mean, you can order it when you want. I just recommend that if you're ordering a monthly reading, that you kind of order it ahead of time, or um not so far off into the current month if you want it for the current month, but it's up to you. I mean, I could definitely use the money, I'm not gonna lie. So if you want to order it then you can. There really isn't a difference, just to me. I just feel like it's more fitting to do it right when we're in the beginning of the month, but what it is, 8 days into the month, so that's not necessarily bad. It's not bad at all. It's just like a preference. Like I would think people I'm going off of considering the clients. This is not like a preference for myself when I made this reading. So what it is that I feel like people would want a monthly reading at the beginning of the month. So that's why I do it that way. But if you order it and you don't mind ordering it in the middle of the month and getting it then it's no problem. But I just did that because I figured if people order a monthly reading, they're going to want it as soon as possible so they know what to look forward to in the month and, different energy and stuff like that. So that's why I do that. Lord, you're welcome. Alrighty, so I am doing donation-based readings for a one-question reading. Donation-based means you pay what you want to pay. You could pay $1, you could pay $2, you can pay just whatever you feel like paying or whatever you can, and you'll get a one-question reading. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long I'll be here though. I don't got nowhere to go right now, and I have been asleep for. I've been going to bed early here the past few days, so now I get up at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I stay up till then, mostly. Hmm. I don't know. I might be gone this afternoon. It's 3:42 a.m. right now because my cousin is doing another event. Uh, she actually really needs to be on bed rest because she's been really bad sick for like a year now. And it came over into this month. So, but you can't tell her that. It makes her want to work harder, and I do admire her wanting to continue to work, but I really feel like she might need to sit down. She's she doesn't have cancer, but the rounds of medicine that they've given her for what she does have, it's not helping her at all, and it's making things worse. So she has recently started uh, chemo, which might help her. So prayers are needed and appreciated for my cousin. She wants to continue working, and I really just think she needs a break. But so yeah, if I do, I know my sister's going to help her with it, so I might go, but I don't know if I'm gonna go yet because it's out of town. Number one. Number two, I kind of really don't have like enough. I like to when I go places, even if it's like an hour or so away. I think I said this last time. I want to be able to have a little bit of money or extra money. just in case like emergencies come up or we end up stranded or things like that. But all right. Whoop, didn't do that. I think I'm gonna do a general pool really quick for everybody, a collective message, just so I don't know. Not with this deck. When I get this done. So this is the deck that I'm going to pull the collective message from, which is a message for us all. That's the guidebook. I might need it. It is a new deck to me, and it is a lot of like random words in there. So, but it's called The Oracle of E by Pam Grout and Colette Baron Reed. I did a video. You can see all the cards if you want. I got another deck supposed to be here tomorrow or today. I mean, since we already are in that day, but so I actually got this deck for a pretty good price. It was brand new and it was for a great price. So I had to get it. It was like, ooh, how much was it? I think it was like $7, and then shipping was like a few dollars. It was $9 and something altogether, and it is a brand new deck. So, not a newly released deck, but as far as the condition, it was brand new. So I'm very, very lucky. They had it as an auction. Nobody bid it on it. I was the only one to bid on it, so they just took it for the starting price. So yeah. All right. So okay. So this is for everybody. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. So that is 38. If the number may resonate with anybody, it may or may not, or something to kind of um, okay. So I'm gonna read to you what it says at the guidebook and then give you an intuitive message. So again, it is sunshines, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. So, and then it says you have every reason to skip, to hop into leap with joy. Optimism is the only reasonable choice because everything else is an illusion. Hope is the only thing that matters because it points to the inevitable. The glass is not only half full, as Psalms 23 says, it's runneth over. Okay. So for some of you, I think there is a, let me look before I say what I want to say about that. Because I think there is a card with a word that I'm about to use. Those are backwards. So what I'm wanting to say is looking for the silver lining in certain situations. Um, it could be that some of you are maybe hopeless about some things, but the thing is that there like is always a brighter um I hate to say the cliche saying, but there's like always a light at the end of the tunnel, basically. Um, it's just that maybe you're not looking for it in the right places. Maybe you're even looking too hard. But sunshines, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere in different places, no matter where you are looking. Um, I'm trying to see. I think there is a card with there, yeah. And it's right behind sunshines. It's 37, so it goes before 38. Silver lining, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. So yeah, they're right behind each other. Um, but yeah, finding the silver lining. Um, yeah, I'm hearing sweet deals for some of you coming up. The 38 is also kind of being pointed out to me, which for some of you could be 3 to 8 weeks for this kind of energy to come through. Some of you already have it. Then there's those of you that have it and don't realize that you do. Um, so yeah, so that's for everybody. I hope that made sense. That is my way of looking at it at this time. Just finding the silver lining. Um, and knowing that everywhere you go, there is always something sweet. Um, it's just again, it may come in different forms. It may not always come as you want it. So this is about like being able to have different opportunities, um, and more than one way out of something is what I get. Hmm. So it's kind of like if you are to compare this to tarot, I would say that this would be kind of like Ace of Cups because it says like in the guidebook that the cup is running over with love, basically. So with Ace of Cups is basically the same thing. Ace of the Cup suit is like an emotional suit where there's feelings and things like that. But with Ace of Cups, it's like, you know, overfilled with love and emotions and positive thinkings about a person or a situation. Um, but yeah. Or this could be how somebody feels about some of you. Yeah. So that's for everybody. I'm going to keep this over here somewhere. So if other people come in, I will just tell them that collective message maybe. But mm, trying to figure out how I can use this deck. But yeah, I did a video on it, but here's some of them. Head games. So there's a number at the top and your little word or whatever is up here. Um, living large, entangled. They are glossy. I'm not really too crazy about the back. I mean, I like the golden little E, but the border color is kind of, I don't necessarily, it's okay, but I'll probably need to get used to it. But the dude abides. Everything is beautiful. Let me see. Laser beam. So it's like a lot of galactic type of energy, universal energy, baggage be gone. And some of them actually do for me kind of remind me of certain tarot cards. Ooh, and jackpot, which is one of my favorites. At your service. So just showing a handful of them here. If you would like to see all of them, I did do a video on it yesterday since that's when I ended up being able to pick it up from the mail. Magic carpet, which is a message that just came up for someone. Time out. So yeah, some of them do have like the same color design thing on them, but it, sticky wicked, nasty knot, and this is the when I pulled a card for myself from this deck earlier, this was the first card that came up for me, and then I did a full spread reading with it, and this also came out for me. So definitely something that I need to pay attention to. And if you're curious on what it might mean, let me see. I know what it means, but I haven't worked with this long enough to really just. It says, despite how it looks, you can now slip easily out of your current ensnarement. It only looks like quicksand. In reality, getting free is a piece of angel food cake. Leave the drama behind. So I'm not necessarily, well, intuitively, I knew what it meant, but for me, it didn't exactly mean what the guidebook said. Um, but yeah, with the other cards and stuff, I got a glimpse of what it was trying to tell me. So baby steps, GPS, the F word, which by the way, that can mean many different things. I'm gonna look and see what that actually means for from the creator's perspective. Um, there could be many F words that they're talking about. But it says nobody likes the F word, but the dude sees forgiveness through a different pair of glasses. He knows that everything is going to turn out fine in the end, and that holding on to negativity and old wounds is just postponing the inevitable. Okay, that word is used a lot in this guidebook. Your success is a done deal. Your bliss is going to happen. The F word is the place to start. Okay, so the F word for them, which again, you can use this intuitively. You don't have to just go by the guidebook or the creator's perspective. Um, but for them, the F word here, or there's three F words for them is forgive, forget, and follow the yellow brick road. So forgive, forget, and follow is the F words that they are referring to. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I first saw the card, I thought obviously the first F word we all go to think about. but you can use it that way. It can come up like that intuitively. I got your back. I hear babies crying, live wire. I hear babies crying is not a card, by the way. I was looking through the cards and I heard either my niece or my nephew crying. So I said that at the same time, but yeah. Heartbeat, hotline, hasta la vista, baby. Right side up. Just say no. And as you can see, they don't have, uh, instead of NO, they have no as in knowledge, as in I know you, or something like that. So that's kind of unique. Pick up after yourself. Bazinga. This is one that, I mean, you can, again, intuitively get messages from, but like you might need the guidebook to kind of see what they mean about that. Magnanimous me. And then him, hey, you. So that is, yeah. Yeah, so that's some of them. If you want to see all of them, check out the video. I do show them all. But what do you mean by number? It's not telling me to look. It's not telling me to look you up by your name. Oh, ooh, yeah. I don't know if I really want to. I have a PayPal link. My gifted soul is, if you're using that, you're not gonna find. I do have a gifted soul, like I do have a PayPal account using my email address that I do readings and stuff on, but that was like an old account that I made and never used. So that one I do not use. I have a whole completely other email address and stuff for PayPal. I do have my link, so you don't have to go by email address. It's on my link is on my account. I mean, linked on my YouTube profile, and it's also in the description box, and it's also here. That link, you should be able to get to it. You wouldn't need my phone number or anything. Let me see if it's, well, you might have to copy and paste it because it's not showing up as a link. And no, I don't even think I have my phone number linked on my account. I don't think I even do, which I might need to do that. Or do I? I don't even know. I don't know. Um, how are you looking for me exactly? Yeah, if you copy and paste that PayPal link that I put in the chat, it takes you right to my thing. You just have to put the amount you want to send. Make sure it is in USD currency. And that's it. But yeah, so cool little deck. Gonna try to work with it more. I do have one coming in today, also. So, alrighty. Yeah, but I don't even think I have my. It's on my account, but it's not where, like, if you get my number and you search it, it's not gonna pull up my PayPal. I don't think. Okay. All right. Okay, so if you have a question, just leave it down. So it is for one question. Just make sure not to ask about health, pregnancy, or asking if somebody's going to die, that type of thing. Okay. Where is, oh yeah, I do need to check PayPal real quick. I'll be donation based from time to time. It's definitely not something I'll do all the time, but I will do it from time to time. And this is my first time doing it on YouTube, but I have always provided donation based readings on Reddit since I've been on there. So, um, okay. So no zodiac signs are needed at all, guys. Not even in the slightest bit. So anytime I see that, I do not pay attention to it. So keep that in mind. But I think people are like really used to having to, give that information out. But with me, I don't need it. Okay, so thank you, Angela, for donating. Okay. Oh God. Well, I mean, wow. Where's my other deck? Because I sure don't even have it over. I have it over here, but I don't have it pulled out. Okay, so you want to know how he is feeling about you. Well, so you did get A-N-G. Ooh. Okay, so far you have 8 of Cups and 5 of Swords. 8 of Cups is all about kind of moving forward, not looking back, making a decision to walk away, which you've already said you've done. But it's like even if you didn't walk away from him or you guys didn't stop talking, it's like you wouldn't have been able to win for losing with him anyway, is what I get. But 8 of Swords is like departure, it's like letting go. 5 of Swords. Yeah, let me see. It's like kind of, I mean, you do have Queen of Wands here. So it's all about kind of getting creative, nurturing your creative side. 5 of Swords is kind of like crying over spilt milk is how I like to describe it. So I would say his feelings are like, if there are any there, they're very repressed. Let's see. Okay, so children comes up, which means that he has kind of immature emotions. Whenever you do come across his mind, like it says your love life is being affected by children. This doesn't mean children are literally involved. This could be like inner child. This could be like somebody just being very immature. So yeah. And let's see. Forgiving and learning. So there is maybe like a grudge or something he might be holding toward you. I'm assuming that by the way you said it, you said that you left him alone a year ago. So he's still having like holding a grudge about you walking away. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So this is about you needing to also focus on the present moments and not so much worry about him. But this is also about him actually not being, I wouldn't say over you, but being over like the situation and kind of feeling maybe left out in the cold. And when that happens, people go, you know, they try to pick up their dating life back up. They start dating all types of people. Um, but yeah, let's see. Um, yeah, so like I was saying, kind of focusing on the present moments you have, love yourself first. Your self respect makes you more romantically attractive. So, this is about putting yourself first and not being so invested into him. Like I said before this came up, um, getting your hair done or getting some new shoes, going shopping, doing relaxing, going out with your girls, doing something fun, and making sure you are holding boundaries within certain relationships too. Not forgetting about yourself. This could be the one comes up, so it's just like it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek, so it could be him meant to be he's meant to be in your life at some point or for some reason. It may be like a lesson that he has already served in your life, and so maybe that's why you felt like you had to leave him alone, because it's not like we just wake up one day and want to leave somebody alone. It takes time to get to that point. um and then sometimes the universe places it on you, like your time is up with this person, let them go. So I feel like in that case, for your case, that was the case. um but I'm gonna pull one more here. um but yeah, I feel like he was one of the ones to kind of like help you learn some type of lesson. But um Eight of Cups comes up, so it's like, again, it's moving on, which I feel both of you are trying to do, at least trying to do. Now, I wouldn't say that he's moved on because of this girl, no. It's just I feel like he felt like he had to move on. So, as far as how he feels, like I said, immature emotions, holding a grudge about how you left. Um, he did, at least. I don't feel like now, but I do feel like he did kind of feel like at a loss. But I feel like it's, kind of helped him be more creative um, for some reason. Like it motivated him, is what I feel. It nurtured certain parts of himself that he didn't know that, he needed fixing. But did you say something about 4 years? Because 4 plus 4, I just think that's interesting. 4 plus 4 is 8, and so 8 of Cups came up. So it's like you're holding on to half of the relationship, and they're holding on to half of the relationship. Because again, 4 plus 4 is 4. Like he has 4 years, and you have the other whatever. If that makes sense, it may not make sense, but the way that I'm saying it, but it makes perfect sense to me. Um, so yeah, but um, all right, so I'm gonna pull this last one here. I also feel like maybe, I don't know if, like, I feel like people kind of ask him about you often, and that's where he starts to kind of act a little childish. It's not like in a like um in a way of saying that he doesn't want to think about you or anything, but it's like, or he's not saying anything bad about you or anything either. So let me clear that up. But when I say childish, that's where his emotions start to get a little bit childlike. Um, and where he's like maybe on the defense. So I do feel like he is being asked about, or you're being asked about You know what I mean, I think. But it could be you too. Maybe somebody's asking you about him. I feel like it's the other way around though, mostly. But um but all right. Okay. So you have hotline number 12. Oh yeah, that's starting to make more sense with what I was saying about how people ask him about you from time to time. Um, like not just one same person; it's like multiple people constantly asking. So his emotions kind of shut down because of that. Um, like when you're on that song by Drake, Hotline Bling, like this is what this reminds me of. Like people are constantly hitting them up, or not even just on the phone, but like in person, like, well, hey, whatever happened to her? Like, why are you not with her? What happened? Are you guys talking? Like, I feel like people, it's like more than one person they're constantly asking. So he does think about you because of that. But yeah, I'm gonna give you more of context of what that's my intuitive message there, but I'm going to see what the guidebook says. It's a new deck to me. So it says, isn't it nice to know that you don't have to do everything yourself? You know that there are unseen forces just waiting for you to give the word. Take a deep breath and know that whatever it is you need right now, guides and angels are lined up at your service, waiting to take your call. All you need to do is ask. Yep, it's that simple. So that's the guidebook's take. My take intuitively is like people calling and texting and hanging out with him and just like asking. And he gets annoyed with it. He acts like a kid. He gets annoyed. Not that he doesn't want to hear about you. It's just like he's in the process of trying to kind of move on. So it's interfering with that. Again, I don't feel like he has necessarily negative emotions and stuff toward you. He is in that process forgiving. I feel like again he has learned something and it has motivated him. Now it is possible you two might kind of reconnect for whatever reason because of this here. This could be the one, but I'm gonna pull a clarify on that real quick because yeah, okay. So passion, yeah. So like I said, he gets kind of childish, passionate, like not necessarily argumentative, but his demeanor starts to change whenever he's being asked about you. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I would definitely expect maybe some type of contact, not in the near future, but in the meantime, take care of yourself. Maybe even nurture your inner child. But I do feel like this was a lesson for both of you. And I do ultimately feel like you guys are learning it or in the middle of learning it at least. But yeah. So I hope that helped. And I hope, you got some clarity and that the answer was made sense. But, but yeah. Oh, Hotline also. Now I'm getting another message really quickly about Hotline. It's not just that people are asking about you. That is one of the cases. But another thing that I'm getting is he might be dating that girl, but she ain't the only one he's talking to. He's got him on the hotline. So yeah. He's not he may not be cheating physically. I'm not really sure about that, but he is not just talking to this girl that you say he's dating. So, but yeah. Thank you for donating and for stopping by. But and yeah, so that was interesting. Yeah, the guidebook in this deck. I mean, yeah, I'm mostly going with this intuitively because for certain situations, the guidebooks interpretations don't make sense to me, and they're kind of just a little bit maybe. And I don't even use this term because I like decks that are sweet, but the guidebook is all about like, um, it's more so about affirmations and stuff. I feel, at least from their input, but when I look at this, I get intuitive messages like about like you can do a reading with this, like a questions reading. Whereas some of this for the guidebook, it's just like basically like maybe pulling a daily card or like a general reading or something like that. But this is another deck that I feel like you can do anything with. So I will definitely be using these probably in the upcoming pick a card reading whenever I'm able to do one. But yeah, that is interesting. By the way, I am taking suggestions for pick a card readings if anybody has one. I don't want to do like be repetitive though. I want to do like different stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. I need some ideas. So if anybody has any, let me know. Okay, where is my wallet? There it is. Alrighty. So thank you, Angela and Lelaine, for donating, and for anybody else that's in here, thank you for being in here. Um, yeah, not leaving just yet, but I just wanted to say that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and transfer this eBay. I mean, not eBay, but PayPal is really starting to get on my nerves. Instant. Okay, so what is for? I almost said that out loud. Okay. I'm hoping she got the rest of that message because I literally got that as I was trying to put the cards up, like at the very last second. Message on that Hotline Bling card. So I'm hoping she was able to get that. Okay, done. I hope this doesn't do, because for some reason PayPal was acting weird yesterday. Okay, yeah, it should be working. Okay. I got too much stuff in the way. So I guess in the meantime, unless somebody like has like any topics to discuss or something, in the meantime, I'm gonna uh, occupy myself with a game on my phone. Because honestly, I don't have much to talk about. But if anybody like is interested in certain subjects or something, we can talk about that. Oh, yeah. Here's another interesting card. Hairball. Hmm. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Hmm. This chair is really uncomfortable. I'm gonna pause that really quick. So if anybody would like a reading, let me know. Whew. Hmm. Hello, Elaine. What do you mean? Is it okay to donate for a general reading? Yes, you can get general or a question. It's up to you. I'm actually not sleepy. I'm maybe possibly tired, but I'm not sleepy. They say sometimes when you yawn, it's actually like anxiety. I guess that's possible at the moment for me, but like if you yawn and you're not tired, it's like stress or something. I don't know. Now, depending on your question and stuff and what like spirit wants to reveal, somebody may get a longer reading than another person, but that's out of my control. So this chair is super uncomfortable, but it's all I got to sit over here right now. So, okay. But yeah. Alrighty. It looks like it might be taking some time to get to my account because I don't see it. I might have to log out of my account and then log back in. Maybe PayPal has been frustrating me recently. So, ugh. I deal with PayPal because it's like it is to me it's trustworthy. I haven't really had issues out of it, but now it's starting to annoy me. But it is better than Cash App and all this other stuff. Is more convenient for me. Okay. Um, Lelaine, I'm not seeing a payment. Mm, I don't know why, but it's not showing. So I do have your first donation, yeah, and then Angela's donation, and then that's it. Um, That thing is in the way. Hmm. Okay, there it is. So it looks like it for some reason it just took more time this time, but it's there. All right. Okay, so I got it now. So thank you for donating again. And you just wanted a general, so I'm just assuming just whatever comes up or what you need to be um, focused on or just whatever. To me, that is what a general is. Ouch. All right. So a general for Lane. Yep. Okay. I can. The Magician. Okay, so Lane, I'm gonna go over what you have and then tell you my insights, whatever spirit is given to me about it. So you have Eight of Swords, you have Judgment, and you have the Magician. So Eight of Swords is usually about some obstacles, some restrictions, feeling trapped. Sometimes it could be about illusions, blockages, things like that. Then you have Judgment, which could be being overly critical about something, or Judgment also indicates like a past situation, something coming back up to represent itself. The Magician, obviously, that is about manifesting. It is about having the tools that you need in your tool shed, but just a matter of you getting out and using them, having everything you need to get certain stuff done to create opportunities for yourself. So Eight of Swords and the Judgment together to me for you, Lane, is about something in your past is restricting you from manifesting certain things that you would like in your life, whether it's money, whether it's a stable relationship, whether it's a job, anything in general that you are focused on and trying to get in your life is being kind of controlled by these past things that are in your life. So something of the past again is possibly going to come back to you. But I feel like this past thing is going to kind of restrict you from, again, just things that you are wanting and needing in your life. Now, the Eight of Swords came up before the Judgment, but Spirit is wanting me to read it as if Judgment came first and then Eight of Swords. So that's what I'm doing there. But if you were to do it the order that the cards came in, um, it would be some restrictions blocking something from the past that maybe you want to come back possibly, but I definitely feel like it's the other way around. Sometimes cards are coming in certain orders, but then I'm being told and guided psychically to read it out of order. So, but but that's what I feel in terms of a general reading. I'm gonna pull again, from my new deck, the Oracle of E. L-A-L-A-I-N. Okay. So abracadabra, number 21. So actually, magician, abracadabra. Wow, that's pretty cool. But it just again says that you have manifestation abilities. You're able to really get what you want. This could maybe even be you wanting to manifest something in your past returning. Um, it may not even necessarily be about something or somebody coming back, or um, but it could actually be just maybe this is what you are wanting to manifest, some type of opportunity you may have missed out on, but you can and you do have the power to manifest it. Um, but yeah, so that is what I feel there. Now that's pretty cool how after the magician you do have abracadabra, and that's something that magicians are known for when it comes to their terminology. This is something that they say a lot. So yeah. So the important thing is here is for you not to allow your past to control your future and control what you can create. But yeah. And it's possible that you are just letting that hold you back rather than again it saying, oh, something is returning. But um yeah. So the chariot, positive movement forward. So once you kind of get rid of these restrictions and stop letting certain things hold you back, certain judgments, um, maybe even insecurities or whatever the case is, once you start trying to manifest and use what you have accordingly, you can get to this place. You can get to this positive movement. Now, sometimes the chariot actually can indicate like confusion because in indifference, obviously, because there's like a black and there's a white horse, like, and they look like they're going different ways. They're not going in the same direction. So, but for some people, I just feel like that just means that whichever way you go, it's, you're meant to go that way. Even if it might lead to a road of destruction, you pick that path for a reason, and it ultimately comes with the lesson at the end that you would have maybe not otherwise learned if you hadn't chose the specific path. So just know that there at this time aren't any right or wrong decisions. Um, yeah. You're more powerful than you realize. Yeah. So that's actually pretty cool. Interesting. So I would actually see this as like, if I'm referring this tarot, this deck, which is not tarot, by the way, it is Oracle. However, again, like I said, you can refer to tarot with some of these cards in this deck. By the way, it's not backwards. That's how they designed it on the card, but it says abracadabra. I'll tell you what it means from the guidebook really quickly, but magician, abracadabra, really don't need to explain it anymore. But I want to see what they say. So Aladdin's, here it is in the guidebook. So Aladdin's not the only one with 3 wishes. You too have a magical lamp that can summon all you desire to your doorstep. It's a simple matter of making a clear intention, letting go of any fool notion that you have to wait for the genie. You are the magic. So yeah, very much the same thing as the magician. Huh. Interesting. I'm actually really, really happy that I got this deck. But yeah, you're welcome. I hope it makes sense. Well, you did say it did, but I hope it helps and you were able to take something away from it. Use the advice. Again, you had Eight of Swords, you had Judgment, you had the Chariots, the Magician, and Abracadabra. So, yeah, interesting. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to know of this tarot deck, I do use it often in live streams and just readings generally. It is the Angel Tarot by Jane Wallace. It's very great for beginners. So, I mean, it wasn't out when I started tarot and doing readings and stuff. But when it came out, I did get it. So, you know, those of you that are new or feel like maybe you might need a little help, guidebooks do come with this deck, but they're not necessary to me at all because, or tarot really in general, because I've pretty much learned the standard meanings of all the cards. So, but I read them cyclically anyway, regardless. But for those of you that want to go buy the book and really want to learn tarot step by step, I would definitely recommend this deck. And I feel like it'll be like if you want to even gift somebody a deck, this would be great if they are new. Um, if they are new to tarot and cards. So Five of Pentacles, you see it has those keywords at the bottom: isolation. Nine of Pentacles. So they all have the keywords or something at the bottom that kind of helps guide you into knowing what it may mean. But again, you can always use your intuition in both. All the card suits, they kind of look the same. They just have the different names of the cards and then different keywords at the bottom. So that's what the Pentacles look like. This is what the Wands look like. That says test. Five of Wands is like competition. So test. As far as like the major arcana, the Empress here, and then you have here at the bottom, Angel of Abundance. Let's see. Now the kings, the pages, the queens, they look different from the suits. So they have people in them like swords. This is the Page of Swords, and then you have the keyword there, gossip. Page of Wands, whereas the number wands come like this, but the queens and the kings and stuff like that, they are like they have people. Cup suit looks like that. Swords is like this with just a regular sword. Then the Fool, Angel of Innocence. Let's see. Am I missing something? Nope. I think So that's just a rundown of what they may look like. The Lovers. So I definitely do recommend those to beginners, anybody really, but more so if a beginner is looking for a deck, this is definitely something I would recommend. So, yeah. Oh, and then this one, Oceanic Tarot, is by the same creator. She has the same, it's the same theme as this deck, except it's like water energy type of deck. Like it's all about like ocean vibes. You have fish, you have seahorses, mermaids, mermans, things like that. So that's the Oceanic Tarot. And the backs of those look like that. The sword suit is like this. Cups is this. Pentacles. Wands. And the major arcana, which is you have the Hermit, and it says contemplation. There's Pentacles again. Yeah. The Lovers. So Same concept, just different theme as the deck I just showed you guys, and it's by the same person. So she has. I have the box for this one still, but it's kind of messed up, so I don't use it anymore. It comes with the little top thingy to go on here that you just pull off. So it's the same box design as this, um, just a different theme. And then there's the inside of it. So, and then the guidebook is put up. I know where it is, but I don't use it, especially for these decks because you really don't need them. But yeah, so those are some decks that I do recommend for new people, even for people experienced, but definitely beginners. As far as tarot goes, those are some good ones. Or even this here, Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle by John Holland. It is tarot, but it comes in oracle form, so it's like easier to understand. Um, let's see. So that's what it looks like on the back. And it has chakra cards in there too. So you have solar plexus. And then you have sadness and isolation, which to me, the dark blue borders are swords. Well, I don't think this is the right blue. That's a different one, but then you have new vitality, you have release. So it's like tarot, but it's oracle in the form of oracle. So most of the cards refer to a traditional tarot card. And in the guidebook, it'll tell you what tarot card that, it was inspired by. So we have feeling alone. So the green is the cup suit. It's all about emotions. You have share the love. So that is cups. Let's see. Trust, which is the Fool. Let's see. So yeah, there's two different like blues for the blue thing. And the darkest blue to me is I'm pretty sure so I think this would be the sun. So it says shine. We have open up. I have not yet done a video on this on my channel yet, but I will consider it. So 4 of Cups, which is opportunity beckons. I'm trying to find a certain card, but I can't find it. This would be Ace of Cups, love abounds. Manifest, that will be the Magician. Where are you? Okay, I think I got it mixed up with the other deck because this creator has another deck similar, except this one works with like relationships, building relationships and working on how you can make friends and being more interactive with your family, socializing, just matters of the heart type of deck. This is what this is catered to. I got it mixed up with his other deck. It's a Psychic Tarot Oracle, whereas this is Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle. So, but yeah. So that's another good tarot deck for beginners. That's all I can really think of right now. But but let's see. Yeah, I think I have. Yep, I have a message from V Love and Crystals. Oh yeah, keep a lookout soon. There will be collab. I'm collabing with V Love and Crystals. I wasn't gonna say the name at first, but she's been excited about it and kind of she's already told people, so I'm gonna go ahead and you know reveal that. Where am I? Oh, messages. Mm, I don't know because I kind of want to be able to share. I'm reading the message, y'all. Okay, the get. I don't know. Well, I think I'll be here for half an hour at the most. Another half hour, I meant. So yeah, because it's Saturday. Um, and I might end up going somewhere today out of town. May or may not. I'm not sure yet. But yeah. Also, guys, I do provide live chat readings, not just in the live stream, but on a different platform where you can chat with me in real time, get answers to your questions, and get readings. I have to be logged on though, but I mean, yeah, if you guys prefer that, you can let me know and I'll tell you where to find that. It's an app, you do have to download it, but it's available if anybody would like private, like live chat readings where it's instant messaging basically. So it's not we're not seeing each other's faces, but you'll see my screen name and stuff like that. In which I'm really thinking about having them change because it's my real name on there, and I don't. Yeah, I find it so weird for like clients to call me by my first name. It's not. I'm not stuck up. It's just I don't know. It's not even about strangers finding me. It's about um more so people that I know finding me. I really don't care about strangers, but it's just me kind of keeping my name under wraps. Um, so that like people that I know personally don't find it because not everybody knows that I am psychic or that I do readings. So um, most of my immediate family knows. My parents, obviously, they know. My sisters and stuff, they know. Some of my cousins, enough people know, but it's just like other people, like classmates and stuff like that. I don't want to know. Um, but it's not the end of the world if people find out, but I'm not ready for everybody to find me. So yeah. I don't know if I ever will be, but who knows? And then it's also that people literally take one piece of information and they find out your whole freaking life story, or not that I have anything to hide, but like they'll be trying to get social security numbers and all this different stuff. People can do anything with just the first and last name, y'all. You would think not, but trust me. So yeah. But all right. So it's an hour and 48 minutes that I've been here. Why does it feel like I've been here longer than that? Um, if I can make it to 6 o'clock, because this chair is uncomfortable, and that thing is like, I don't know why all of a sudden it's touching my hair, but I think I already shuffled. Okay. I don't know how that even happened. 10 of Wands. I think I shuffled this, but I'm gonna reshuffle it just in case. I don't know, because I kind of do just want a personal. So I am trying to create a deck. I'm in between. I don't know for sure if I want to be able to sell it or if I just want to keep, just for my personal use. I don't know. I don't know. But I would like to be able, if it turns out like I want it to turn out, I would like to be able I would like to share it with people and let people get copies of it. So I don't know. But welcome to the okay, so I do have to make an account. Sign in. Oh, create an account. There it is. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to shuffle this real quick. So, anybody that donates for a question, you can get a general reading too. If you either a question or a general, whichever one you do, I will pull. I'm going to do, it depends on what your energy is and what spirit wants me to reveal and how long they want your reading to be. But I am using these along with other cards. This is a new deck that I got in. So I pull one as well from there. Um, just because I want to work with it a little bit more. But all right, so those are shuffled and ready to go. In the meantime, again, we could. Oh my God, here we go again with this glitter. I think it's this headband, but I literally haven't been wearing it. I did touch it earlier because I was thinking about putting it on my head before I got on here, but I didn't even put it on, and yet it's on my face. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. What? Oh, custom. There we go. So until I get some more people in, or if until people request readings, I will be occupied myself. Uh, or again, if there's like topics you guys want to talk about, we can talk about those. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. So I don't know why it's giving me that option. Custom, nope. Custom, it only gives you. Guess I'll start off with that. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna try the other website because that's not doing what I need it to do. Okay, so she said upload your images. Okay, I'm glad she told me that because I didn't know that. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm hungry all of a sudden at 5 o'clock. Well, yes, that's not too bad. 5 something in the morning. And I did, um, I literally only ate one time yesterday. And that was like in the morning. And I really need to quit doing that. I don't even do it on purpose. That's the problem. Bunch of images or something with, okay, like a collage. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to do that. Glitter. Okay, so I'm gonna go with check out this other website because that's not doing what I needed to do. Yeah, I hope that didn't sound creepy because I literally just growled and I wasn't trying to. Okay, now that is something I think I want to do. Okay. Okay. Custom dominant. What? Domino. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing on this website. What in the um I'm gonna go with 52. Um Different message. I don't think I want to put pictures on them. I don't know. Oh my god. Well, it's not exactly letting me choose the font. Okay, so it lets you choose it after you put it on there. Okay. Actually, leave. So guys, I am still here, but since everybody's kind of quiet and nobody's asking for readings at this time, I'm until then just kind of staying a little busy doing some creativeness stuff, and that's pretty sure not a word, but it's gonna be a word today. Let's see. Custom previous. Yes, yes, yes. I know that. Okay. Same image. Upload image. I don't know how I'm just supposed to make this look different though. I don't know. Well, good. If it doesn't look the same, that's good. So that's great. Okay. It won't let me. Oh my God. How in the world am I supposed to put this on here when it won't let me? Add text. Okay. Never mind. I was doing it wrong. Okay. And then change the font. Okay. What? I don't know what that is, but whatever. Quick preview. Well, see, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Hmm. Okay. Upload. trying to get this charger because I will be needing it. I usually already have it plugged. What's in the room? Plugged up before I get on, but I just realized that I didn't have it. Wait a second. Hmm. I think I'm doing this completely wrong. I am still here, so if anybody would like a reading, let me know. um, preference would be same image for all. Okay, now I'm gonna have to redo that. So I'm gonna head off in a few minutes since I'm not getting anybody coming in. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and head off. Thank you to those who donated and to those who stopped by. I wish you guys love and light, and I'll try to be back soon. It'll probably be late night type of thing since it is Saturday. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you all in my next live stream. And I should be doing some pick a card reading soon. So, love and light.